Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Shapes 2. So this is the sequel to the original Shapes, same spelling. Shapes, the original was a 2D minimalist factory game. The goal was to produce the shapes they asked for you. This was my save from the demo. We can go ahead and delete that one. We're gonna start a new game. I don't understand why, I don't quite get the point of difficulty in this game, but it's cool. We're gonna go ahead and get started with a tutorial, and I'll explain things as we go. So the reason this game is so good is because I guess I can mark this one, but oh, they're gonna make me make no spaghetti. I don't know if we can promise that. But the way the game works is it's super easy to build. You don't have any money or income or things like that. It's super easy to delete. There's no harm, no foul. Go ahead and just slap everything down. Because why not? Place anchors of sea while dragging a belt. Sure. Something like that. And if we wanted to, we can do the exact same thing times 4. Yeah, this is not an idle game, this is a factory game. So of course we're just going to maximize production. Make sure we're delivering as many of these circles as possible. You can switch to launchers, catchers, extractors. Open the knowledge panel to review past instructions. Blah blah blah, mucho texto. Goal is always shown below, deliver the requested circles. I wonder if I have a fast forward. Rotate camera, hold and move. Simple stuff. There's our first milestone. Place 3 half destroyers to cut shapes into halves. Destroys the west half of any shape. Wants us to connect them. Drag and split. Drag to split and merge belts. This is not an idle game. Why not extract some squares already? Alright, relax. Oops. C is your anchor. I was using control. There we go. So we may actually need full circles again. That's why I haven't added more of these guys. I wasn't sure that because this is splitting and then recombining, I wasn't sure that this was going to fill the belt. Place a rotator between half destroyers to produce quarters. Sure. So here's my rotator. Put more half destroyers. The vortex accepts any shape rotation. Okay. So if these were not all rotated the right direction, then it wouldn't matter, basically. Wants us to split the squares. Okay. know that 3 is good, so let's go ahead and just put that together. It's actually looking for quite a bit now, so let's go ahead and make another. One of these. One of these. Do the same thing over here. That's the wrong way. Three of these. That's all we need. Alright. So full circles, quarter circles, half squares, full squares. Bingo, bango, bongo. Knowledge panel. Still don't care. Still mucho texto. I can also get full circles over here if I wanted to really double down. I also have squares up here as well. Milestone completed. Unlock your reward in the milestones interface. Alright, so we're done rotate and cut. Next is stacker and second floor. Okay. So as you create more and more objects, you make more and more complex shapes. This wants 2 circles basically stacked on top of each other, 2 squares stacked on top of each other, a square and a circle combined, and then 3 squares on top of each other. Place a 6 stacker. Alright, so it wants 240 rotated cubes. What I'm actually going to do is, nope, those are supposed to be rotators. And cutters, find those. Do the same down here. Rotators, cutters, gearbolts in. I no longer need these guys, so I'm going to delete area, shift, and mouse. Perfect. Together. The reason I did that is because I wanted to start making some of these guys. I just got this set up. Here's what we can do. Boom. So that's now full. Something like this. Something like that. And then I'm gonna pull guys. Something like this. Stackers are slow, so always place multiple of them. Right? I want the circles on top, right? Let's go 6 to start. Apply the stackers with circles and squares. Connect floors by pressing Q, E while dragging. The squares are going to go on the bottom. That. That. Circles are going on top. That. Like that. Alright. So circles are going on top, squares are going on bottom. Just in case, I will split these as well, although I bet these can go on the same belt. Squares are coming in the bottom, circles are coming in on top. Try and rotate and zoom a bit so So the square's coming on the bottom, circle gets dropped on top. These little pushers condense it down to make it look nice. Now we've got that going in rows of 6. Now because you can see gaps in the belt, you know that we're not going fast enough. So what I can do, I should be able to just put in 2 more of these guys. And then this belt. Let's see if that makes things work a little better. Research points are rewarded for completing side tasks. Open the task interview. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. It showed us these as we were looking at it. Cutting step by step. Halves with halves. Oh, and they kind of like guide you through the tutorial, right? So circles on circles is pretty easy. Then all you gotta do is cut it, which is easy. Then rotate it and cut it again, which we've already done. And then lastly, it wants you to combine 2 of these cut shapes. In the task you want to work on, making them always visible. Something like that. Paying 2 research points by completing side tasks. Okay. And then we can upgrade our belts, our cutters and swappers. We can unlock tools using our research points. Oh. Research viewer, or shape viewer, shows you like piece by piece how to make the things. Get back to it. Is that my goal? Yeah, it wants us to actually complete those side tasks. Let's do the circle and the circle. That seems pretty easy. So what I'm thinking... something like this. This. I can still see gaps over here, so I'm gonna go for 6. And we can actually just expand this downwards and we'll find the sweet spot here. Okay, I can immediately go up 1. Start filling those in. Alright, circle on square now wants to get cut in half. So, I will... that, this, that. I can do the same thing over here. Nope. Just kidding. Do it over here. Presto changeup. I'm gonna need square on square cutting quarters. Actually, I think I can do something sexy. I'm gonna do this. And you can see by my output, that's exactly the shape they were looking for. Alright, it looks like 6 is the magic number for the stackers at the moment. So I might as well ban these guys. Alright. Those are good, those are good, those are good. It doesn't want full circles anymore, so this feels redundant, but there's no reason to delete them if we don't need them. Is there another task we can be working on? Squares on squares. Squares on squares on squares. Oh, would you look at that? Six. Six. This one's gonna be a little weird. I have to put each of these individually. But then like that. Oh, you dingus. Perfect. I'm gonna deselect everything. So if I had picked a more complicated one, like Pyramid to start, we might have gotten that task finished already. But because I did one that was only worth 1 point, I think I have to do another one anyways. But that's fine, this is all set up. And the pyramids underneath it as well will be pretty simple and straightforward. This whole factory is done. Oh, it automatically pins the next level as well. We can go straight to it. Circle on square, cut in half. We add in rotators, cutters, recombine. Go ahead and those as well. And again, there's no money system in this game. You can assemble and disassemble at will. So that'll be our circle on square quarters times 2. Circle halves are coming together. The triple pyramids are working as well. And just so I have the pieces ready, I get this guy set up right here. In fact, I can even go up a level with it. I'm going to get it completely set up. Yeah, if I go to test, we know the next one's going to be a 4 stack, so It should be ready. If I put in the stackers, it's gonna break that belt underneath. But this is all just basic gray shapes. Eventually you get into colors, you get like diamonds. Eventually you have to go out into the void and find your own harvesters. Like I think these are like speeding up these harvesters. See, it's squares to squares to squares to squares. But I don't know how these islands all come together, what that's all about. I think someone dropped a soda can down there. I mean, this is taking up basically all these squares, so I don't really think this one's going to go any faster. I could set up a secondary circle cutter. And if I remember correctly, I think it wants even quarters next. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that set up. Make another go this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. That. That. And it wants those into a cutter and a cutter. We'll combine them up. Triple cutter. I think I like it there. Go one more. Combine them, launch them. And then once those are done, we'll just reconfigure those real quick. Boom, there's our points there. Oh, I broke this apparently. Why are your guys not going? Alright, that's why. Then break those. Not stuck. And you can just X-ray it. That's pretty sick. You're getting 4 stacks? You are indeed. Full belt of 4 stacks? Looking good so far. Cool beans, cool beans. I don't want full top down. Let me... so we can buy upgrades. There we go. We're gonna start working on those. The pyramids are building. So the easiest way to do this stack square thing is to maybe put a single rotator in front of each of these. Can I rotate up on top here? I can. And then rotate down here as well. Wait. Shoot. Can I unlock? Yeah, so I can get the other rotator, which is what I wanted to do. So right now these are going to stack on their own still, but if I rotate the other direction, these guys are now in the lower left quadrant, these guys are now in the upper right quadrant, so when they stack together they should look like this. They're going to have a couple of errors as things reconfigure themselves. I can see 3 more errors still coming. But there we go. Every so often we're getting the right shape here. These are still good. I need 720 of those. I need 720 of these. That's a lot. Faster belts is always good. The advanced cutter, the advanced swapper, these are all good. Trash is not necessary just yet. A bent stacker is silly. 3rd floor. Then once we get our operator certification. Certification. Oh, certification. Don't you know? Anyways. Yeah, the squares it really wants. What's the fastest way to make squares like that? I could break this whole thing down and just use these squares. Let's do it. I told you that this game was easy to disassemble and reassemble. Let's prove it. So these squares. I want each of them cut thrice. And I want each of them rotated. Cut again. I want basically the same thing, but I want the other rotated. I think I might be dumb, chat. Yeah, that did not quite work out how I had thought it would, but now we have everything we need. Combine these belts together like that. And I needed 6 stackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be my ground floor. You guys going up. Boom. Down. All right. Quick little swig of water there, sorry. We're gonna unlock the pyramid. Cycling milestone. Oh boy, look at some of these. These are weird. What is that? You want me to make this thing and then just stack a bunch of stuff on it? Get out of here. So this one is just combining the ones we already have, right? And this is, funnily enough, just like an easier pyramid. So if I were to delete all this, it's already ready to go. And if that's what I'm doing, let's go ahead and make another one here. That, this, and launch. So those are coming together in duplicate. These are no longer necessary. They can be combined and served. So if I did... something like that. This. That's because it's facing it. Rotator that direction. Something like that. Do I have the ability to blueprint yet? Not yet. So eventually we're gonna get to blueprinting where I can like copy a block of machines and just like copy paste it somewhere else. I didn't leave myself enough space here, so I'm gonna have to get dirty with it. I think this still works. So they were cutters, rotators, cutters again. They wanted to be rotated one last time. Then we want 1, 2, 6 stackers. Get those hooked up. Raise this up, bring that here. Alright, cool. Squares are done. Want some cut in halves. Okay. Like this half cutter system, we've built this 1,000 times already. So this is where blueprinting would come in handy. It would say, hey, cut the squares in half. It'd be like, boom. Plop one here, plop one there. The presto change. Okay. Those are still going in duplicate pretty quick. These are now being completed. There's only one of them. V to hide the upper floors. Oh, so if I wanted to, let's see. Yeah, that would have been easier for putting in those hidden belts there. 8 research points. I'm just not sure what I want to do with them. This is a big one, so let's go ahead and get that going in duplicate. I'm trying to think of what the fastest way to do it would be. Well, I'll show you the fastest way. If I get separates the west half and east half, swaps the west half, I think the swapper is a tool I would need to make things fancy. So if we're not going to get that, let's just go ahead and put another system in. First we stack them. This guy's gonna go on the bottom. Same with over here. Up. Guy comes up. Then these get combined. That. Then all I have to do is rotate them one more time. Nice little zigzag shape, maximizing our space efficiency. Those are good, so launch them. Also completed. Prioritize milestones first. We recommend prioritizing the milestone shapes first and doing the side tests while they are being delivered. Alright. Blueprints! Hey, finally, we thought you might need this. You can now copy and paste parts of your factory, but not the messy ones, please. I didn't mean to click more information, I didn't need that. Got another milestone completed here. The heck? So it wants this square shape combined with a half of a circle. Using those. I'm a little upset because I went through all the work of putting this together, but I'm gonna have to tear it apart. But it says milestones first, right? So maybe... Separate the west and east half. It's a more efficient cutter, right? But it takes up more space. Instead of having to throw half of the circle away, we can find a way to put it together, you know? I really want the swapper. Are there any other tasks that are easy enough to complete? That's gonna be a mess. Okay. Here we go. Boom, 6 points. That's huge. Whopper. Boom. Alright. Now I'm feeling cozy. I didn't mean to delete these guys, so I gotta remake these. Perfect. I want to take these guys and combine them with half circle. So what I'm gonna do... Swapper, huh? I'm thinking in my head. Basically what I want to do I mean, the easiest way... Yeah, here's the easiest way to do it. So... I take a full circle. I'm gonna cut it thrice. And then... and rotate these this. Like this, right? And now when these guys go into a... combiner, we get nothing and the correct shape. Go ahead and take a look and see how this all works. So it splits them, swaps them, puts them together. Splits them, swaps them, puts them together. And it looks like maybe I want 3 of these. How do you make it work though, shape-wise? You know what I mean? I guess what I can do... something like this? Right? And... go straight up. Maybe to the right, like down. Something like that. And like that. It looks like we still have a little bit of a gap, but that shape is coming together pretty well. This square with the appropriately oh, so I got a plan for this guy. First off, let me get this out of the way. Select an area with shift left click and then press Ctrl C to copy it. Alright. Then we're gonna delete all of it. Oops, sorry. Where's my delete key? So I have the swapper unlocked, right? Oh, it did equalize. So it looks like 4 is enough to fill a belt. What am I doing? Alright, let's see if this works. I'm gonna have circles coming in here. Squares coming in here. These are gonna be coming out here. If I rotate it and swap again, would that make any sense? No, I don't think it would. Why is this not working? Oh, I see why. So I was planning on swapping it with itself, which doesn't make any sense. But if I make a second factory... another one of these... here. Something like this. This. To here. That. I want this to go at full speed, so I'd like it to rotate like this. We can. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna hide the upper level real quick. Pump those into there. Similarly, I'm going to rotate the other direction. level, over here, down a level, that. You can see we're now getting the correct shape out of here. Bring this up and over, down a level, and launch it. Woo! That was a tough one. If we had... Gosh, Cutter? Would Cutter have helped there? Cutter might have helped. 180 rotator also would have been pretty nifty. I could have left one of these alone and only done one rotator. Oh, yeah. Because you want to be connected, don't you? What happened? It's the wrong side. Well, hey, there's an easy way to fix that, right? Boink. I think that just replaces the one, because those were already lifters. Alright. Good for trying to copy. That worked. Oh, now you want to be over there, huh? It's making two shapes. Oh my goodness. I need both of them. I have a fix for this, but it's not pretty. Alright. Oh, and the rotations are gonna be weird. Oh, it's all so effed up, chat. It's all over. Oh. Why I quit my engineering job. He always knew I wasn't cut out for this. But hey, here's an idea. Instead of being dumb, let's make eggs out of our spilt milk, huh? Right side looks funny, right side goes over there now. And this left side looks like that. Rip. Okay. So the right side of each of these cutters are now being combined. The left sides are being combined. And we have a similar situation over here. But now that I've got the orientation fixed, I think I do want to combine these. Let's go like this. I don't see any reason not to make their own belt. Like that. Yeah, so this is going to be screwed up for a little bit, but as time goes on, these should start to fix themselves. Finish our task here. So all this needs now is for these to be double stack circles. If I do something like this, that, and that. Now it's going to be combining these shapes just like normal, but it's going to be using half stack circles. It should make the perfect shape. Turn the V back on. Alright, it looks like I straight up lied. Things are being uniformly put together here. This guy's working. Am I still filtering out the bad boys? Okay, so now everything is wrong. But I think all I need to do is fix this rotation. And let me think. Yeah, only one of these needs to rotate, right? Yeah, so let me just... straight belt that in. And let's see how this turns out. They're gonna show up on this top one first here. So right now we're splitting shields and making shields. But we're already putting together the new shapes now. You split it, swap it, and you're an idiot! God dang it! Does it need to be rotated the same direction? So these guys are going... The tops and the bottoms need to be opposites. Alright, so now we've got shield and inverted shield, and that makes the split shape. Oh, thank God, we finally got there. Oh. We were accidentally making this one as well. So I think once I'm done with the milestone, I can just put that back. Oh, but it was making like... half of it was the wrong stuff, right? Half of it was a square in this circle. That doesn't do us any good. Both of these factories are completely redundant at this point. Anyways, I think that's been a pretty good look at. Let's go ahead and see how long the video's been. Yep, that's an hour long. Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up there then. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, go ahead and pick it up yourself. Shapez is a very easy to get into factory game. There's no risk associated to it. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. And there's a lot to do in this game. Eventually we're going to get into colors, we're going to start harvesting unique shapes to make our process even easier. We're gonna have these little pointy bits to deal with. Apparently there's trains in the game. It's a big map. It's a big map. There's a lot to do with this game. If you've ever wanted to get into the factory genre, I'd say start here. But thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Goodbye.